Other news, Governor Perry is firing back at the researcher whose report could prove Texas may have executed an innocent man convicted of killing his own children. The fire researcher said Perry was, quote, unethical for replacing his appointees on the State Forensic Science Commission before it could investigate that case. And today in North Texas, Perry accused him of playing politics. Channel 8's Brad Watson continues our coverage of this story now.
They're coming to the state of Texas.
Perry's shakeup of the commission put off indefinitely the report by Dr. Craig Byler that found arson wasn't the cause of the 1991 fire that killed Willingham's 3 young daughters. Speaking out for the first time, Byler said Perry should not have changed out his 4 appointees since Perry was involved in the case. His failure to recuse himself is both unethical and injurious to the cause of justice. Perry responded that Byler's not driven by science.
Those are all very clear indications that this is a politically driven agenda by a group of people.
Perry says the appointees' terms were up and that he replaces the vast majority of his appointees when their time is done, but not always. Perry kept on the late Rick Williamson as transportation chairman 10 months after his term expired.
But there have been times, sir, when you've left appointees like the late Chairman Williamson on the Transportation Commission.
Very rarely is that the case.
But not unprecedented.
Well, I always enjoy those of you in the media who find one thing and say, well, it's not forever and ever. No.
In another new twist, Perry confirmed that he talked with his general counsel, David Medina, just hours before Willingham's execution in 2004. Willingham's attorney had just faxed in another fire expert's conclusion that arson didn't cause the fatal fire and asked Perry to delay the execution.
I wouldn't suggest or put it into the category of counsel me on what to do. They give me good advice.
Since he was your general counsel, did you talk?
Yeah, they all come in. And we sat down. There were a group of people.
Perry later appointed Medina to the Texas Supreme Court. After Medina's house burned in 2007, a Harris County grand jury indicted him for records tampering and his wife with arson. The charges were dropped against him for insufficient evidence and against her, ironically, after an arson investigator hired by Medina found arson could not have been the cause.
Perry says 9 federal courts reviewed the Willingham case, including the Supreme Court, that declined to stop his execution. The governor says the work of the Forensic Science Commission with its new appointees will continue on the Willingham case, but he would not give a timetable. Live in Dallas, Brad Watson.